platform. This is Mr. Mlonga, aka the teacher, here to do mathematics indeed. Be ready for the lesson that is coming forth. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. Please subscribe so that every time we post a video, you are the first to be notified. We'll be posting videos every day.
Patalo bonse tu abana ma play shy Nikatai mu fefisu ma fileisa Bafye mu izu ipangile lecture Nikapema bafye she fell into lecture you.
On the solving board today we have linear equations that can be solved simultaneously, and we want to use what we call the teacher's trick in this case. First of all, we come up with the general linear equations. We say ax plus by is equal to c. What do we have here? We have a, b, c. So the second one will start with d. So we say gx plus ey is equal to f. According to what we have a, b, c, d, e, f. Then at this point we can identify a, b, c, d, e, f. So to do that, we can say a, b, c, d, e, f equals, what is a? We are going to obtain these numbers by comparison. So in the first equation here we have 3x. For the first equation here we have ax. So this x is that one, this 3 is that a, meaning our a is going to be equal to 3. So in position of a, we are going to put a 3. We are saying this a is equal to that 3. So we put a 3 there. Then from there we go to b. Using the same first linear equation and this first linear equation, this b is equal to that negative 2. So we put a negative 2 in place of b, negative 2. Then we come to c. Using the first equation, this one and that one, they are also corresponding. Therefore c is equal to 12. So we have a 12 there. Then we go to the second linear equations. This d corresponds to that 5. So d is actually equal to 5. We write 5 there. Then what about e? We are still using the second linear equations. This e corresponds to that 3. So e is equal to 3. So we will put a 3 there. Then we go to f. This f corresponds to that 1. So in place of f, we write 1. After identifying this, then we have to write the formula that we have to employ. So how is that formula supposed to be? Let's come up with the formula. The formula for x is equal to b times f. We get bf. So bf minus c times e. We get ce. This will be our denominator. What did we do? We more like cross multiplied bf minus ce to get the numerator. For the denominator, the cross multiplication happens here. bd minus ae. So bd is going to be bd minus ae is going to be ae. This stands out as the formula for x. Now we have to substitute. So to substitute for x, we are saying this is equal to bf. What is b? It's that negative 2. So we have a negative 2 times z. What is f? It's this 1. Then minus. What is c? c is that 12. So we have a 12 times z. What is e? e is that 3. So we have a 3 there. Over, what is b? b is this negative 2. So we have a negative 2 times z. What is d? d is that 5. So we have a 5 there. Minus, what is a? a is that 3. So we have a 3 times z. What is e? e is actually that 3. So we have a 3 times 3 in that position. Then from there, we have to do the possible multiplications. We are saying this x is going to be equal to negative 2 times 1 will be negative 2. Negative 12 times 3 will be negative 36. Then over negative 2 times 5 will be a negative 10. Negative 3 times 3 is going to give us a negative 9. When all this is done, what are we going to have? We are going to have x is equal to negative 2, negative 36. What do you get? You get a negative 38. Negative 10, negative 9. What do you get? You get a negative 19. When you divide negative and negative, you get a positive. So then x is going to be equal to what? We are dividing a negative and a negative, you get a positive. 38 divided by 19 will give you a number 2. And this 2 is the value of x. After getting that, we can substitute into that and get the value of y. But we can still come up with the formula for y also. So to come up with the formula for y, we are saying y is now going to be equal to c, this c times d. We get cd minus, we said c times d. So now the next one is going to be this a times that f. We get af over, in the denominator it's just the same thing, so the denominator is maintained as bd minus ae. So we have a bd minus ae. Now you can substitute again. So to substitute there, we are going to have y is equal to cd. Our c is that 12. So we have a 12 times our d is that 5. So we have a 5 there. Then minus af. A is that 3. So 3 times 1, which is the f. Then over bd. bd is just the same thing. So we will just have a negative 2 times 5, negative 2 times 5, minus negative 3 times, that is minus 3 times 3. Then you multiply there. When you multiply, what are you going to have? You have 5 times 12 giving out a 60. And then you are going to have this. Let me try to use a blue pen. Have y is equal to 12 times 5, 60, minus 3 over, this is a negative 10 minus 9. When you divide, when you subtract, you're going to have y is equal to 60 minus 3, 57, over negative 19. When you divide negative 19 into 57, it will give you a negative answer, which is negative 3. And this is the value of y. Therefore, y is equal to that answer. So the key here, the key that you're supposed to use in this case, you should be able to come up with the general linear simultaneous equations correctly. After doing that, you identify A, B, C, D, E, F. Then you should also be able to come up with the correct formula for x, which is found by saying B, F. That is a cross multiplication. B times F giving out a BF. C times E giving out CE. So at this point, it's more like you are cross multiplying this, like that. Then for the denominator, the cross multiplication is here. You are saying B times D, BD. A times E, AE, like that. Then you substitute, because the substitution now will be simple, as you are just going to refer to what you got from there. So you substitute according to what you have here. When you're identifying, be very mindful of the signs. Like in this case, there's a negative there, which is coming from there. So do not leave out the signs. Signs must be picked the same way they are. Then you start substituting like that. After substitution, you do the required multiplications, because multiplication comes first according to board mass. So you first multiply, then you subtract. Also, remember that in the general formula, these are supposed to be subtracting. This is subtraction which is happening there. These are supposed to be subtracting. This marks the end of our lesson. Please, if you have not subscribed, this is the time to do so. It's mathematics all the way until Jesus Christ comes. Take a minute of your time and imagine the world without mathematics.